A Complete Unknown, of course, is a 2024 movie that has had its high praises for being a really good biopic. And I got the chance to see it. It was like $7 at the theater. I was like, all right, it's back. I missed it. I might as well watch it. As you know me, I like my biopics. You know, Better Man, I consider the best movie of 2024, which is a bit sad that it flopped, right? But that itself is a biopic, right? But I have not had a bad experience with biopics. Is this the exception? Kind of. A little bit. You could get from the title, things I don't have a lot of good things to say about it. I also don't have a lot of bad things to say about it. But let's get right into the reviews. 70% on Metacritic, 7.5 out of 10 by IMDb, 89% of Google users like the movie. Of course, Rotten Tomatoes, 82% by critics and 95% by the people. Very nice. Of course, this is a biopic about the musician Bob Dylan, of course, the folk artist. I guess making music for change, you know how it is. And the thing is, the whole point, or the whole story is that he gets famous off of folk music. He gets his fame, he gets his money, but he feels that he left himself in, I guess he closed himself off from new opportunities. And he decides to play something that's not folk music at a folk festival, right? To be this rebellious guy, to break himself free from, I guess, the cycle of only doing folk music, right? I don't like Bob Dylan. I'm gonna say it right now. The way they portrayed him, I didn't know who Bob Dylan was, and I sure as hell don't want to know about him now. And the thing is, this has happened before with Better Man. I know I'm gonna talk about the two a lot probably in this video, but in Better Man, obviously Robbie Williams, I had no idea who that guy was, but I watched it and I loved the movie. I watched this one, I have no idea who Bob Dylan is, and frankly I came out not liking him. He's so annoying, he's so rude, and you say, oh, that's the point. Fair enough, that is the point, and it's a biopic. You can't fake, or you could fake it, Napoleon, you know what I mean, but you know what I mean, right? They can't just not make him rude, but they really, to me, it seemed like a very tough thing to try to make him likable, because he is not likable. He's was an infidel. He cheated on his girlfriend. He just, I guess you could say, plays women, rude. He talks like he's constantly only running off of 2 hours of sleep. But once again, one thing to say is Timothy Chalamet, he did a pretty good job. He did a pretty good job in his acting. Everyone else did. Very good job. Very good job. Great cinematography. I guess the reason why I like Better Man better than this one is because I actually like the music numbers in Better Man compared to this one. Don't get me wrong, it's good music. It's just not my cup of tea, which is probably why I didn't like the movie, right? I can get why people like. If you're a fan of Bob Dylan, you probably absolutely love this movie, right? Which, of course, you see by the reviews. Very obvious that they did. But you feel like if you don't know this guy and you go watch it, you probably will come out not liking the guy like I did. He's rude, like I said. And the whole thing is like he's supposed to be like, oh, I don't want to do this folk thing anymore and all this stuff. I don't know if he actually signed up to do the folk music or because his manager, he's forced to do it. But dude, that scene at the end where he does something different, shows off his new music, and no one likes it, and obviously kind of messing up the whole festival. It felt like I don't know. It felt childish, to say the least. Oh, dude, the people made me so mad. Oh, man. The little crew you had in there, preventing the other people from stopping the music. Oh, my God, they're so annoying, man. I wish I never run into people like those in my life. I really don't. But, yeah, dude, first of all, I think I'm gone in a bunch of tangents, not really piecing a coherent review. But the good things, the cinematography, the acting, the set locations, I guess you could say, they're all really well. They're all done really well. Obviously, I'm pretty sure the point was to make him seem like a douchebag, right? Which, honestly, if you could hear my reactions, they did a really good job at that. 10 out of 10 effort for them. I like the side. I hate saying characters for biopics because they're real life people, but the side people, right? But one bad thing is, I don't know, the pacing, because obviously with his first girlfriend, Sylvie, right? So 1 second they're all happy and all that stuff, and the next second they have problems. And I was like, damn, Whiplash much? Goddamn. And then the whole thing where there's like some political thing in the background, which it appears, and it definitely plays some type of role, but it's like if you just doze off for like like 2 seconds, you don't know what the hell's going on. And yeah, it's just that. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes. You feel it. You feel the 2 hours. And yeah, that's about it. I just really didn't like the guy. You could say, oh, this is the point. They did too good of a job, is all I'm going to say. I don't like this guy. And I didn't really like the movie because that guy's the main character, right? That's about it. I mean, I like the whole dynamic he had with, I think the dude's name was Bob Newhart, the guy that was in the hospital. I really like, him. Also like the blues guy, that appeared on the television show that Pete Seeger had. Very nice. But for the most part, oh man, the second half, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I hated them. But once again, probably their point. They did a really good job at that. But besides that, the review I would put like a 6.5. 6. Would I recommend watching it on streaming because it's now on streaming? Maybe. It's a maybe. I can see why people like it. It's just, I don't. So I personally can't recommend it, right? And besides that, A Complete Unknown is completely overrated. You know how it is? Oh man, I didn't like it. The pacing was weird. Better man, better movie. Better watch it. But besides that, hopefully this gets me more into talking about movies that already passed. Like I really wanted to talk about Instructions Not Included, dude. That is such a depressing film, and it's such a good movie. And I feel like people, seeing from the reviews, seem like it needs more love, and I'm willing to talk about it. It's a very sad movie. But besides that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys did watch the movie, hopefully you guys enjoyed it better than me, because I didn't like it. But besides that, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.